explain to our audiences why the choice of going to Rajghat first.
So yes, definitely the entire thing has been happening since the entire controversy broke out. The Aam Aadmi Party has been trying to give out a political twist to this entire thing. On one hand, where the CBI, Central Investigating Agencies, have fixed a case against the leader of the Aam Aadmi Party for discrepancies in a policy that was passed by the Delhi cabinet. Even after that, the Aam Aadmi Party has made sure that they leave no stone unturned in turning this entire controversy political. Now we are on the verge of Gujarat elections, so it becomes even more important for the Aam Aadmi Party to make sure that the right voices are made, the right sounds are made, and the right messages are given, especially to the people of Gujarat, that the entire controversy has been brewed up to make sure that the Aam Aadmi Party doesn't win any of the seats in Gujarat or even go ahead and form the government. And that is the reason why we are seeing not only Manish Sisodia but other senior leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party from the likes of Saurabh Bharadwaj and other leaders, Atishi Marlina, have all come over here at Rajghat. They are paying the tributes to Mahatma Gandhi, and from here the plan of action for the Aam Aadmi Party is they are going to carry out with this bike protest from Rajghat to CBI headquarters, which is another 5 to 7 kilometers from this location. So yes, another show of strength by the Aam Aadmi Party. They are trying to give out this message that they are not scared of the vindictive politics of the BJP. However, on the other hand, we have seen the leaders of the BJP coming to the fore and saying that this entire political controversy is being made political just to gain mileage in Gujarat, but that is very, very unlikely going to happen. And the Aam Aadmi Party is also trying to make sure that the image of a Kattar Imandar party is not hampered in any way or any manner, because many leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party have now been arrested by Central Investigating Agencies, be it Satyendra Jain, who has been inside the jails by the Enforcement Directorate for the past 4 months. Today, at afternoon, yesterday, we broke this story at around 12 noon that Manish Sisodia will be questioned by the CBI, and 12:45 was the first press conference that was carried out by the Aam Aadmi Party, and the first message that they gave that Manish Sisodia will be arrested today, and all this is being done to hamper the chances of Manish Sisodia in the upcoming Gujarat polls. So yes, this is the kind of messaging that the Aam Aadmi Party is trying to give, and that is the reason why we are seeing this show of strength that is happening here on the streets of national capital, in front of the eyes of the media, in front of media cameras, where hundreds and hundreds of workers of the Aam Aadmi Party from each nook and corner of the national capital have come out here just to give their support to Manish Sisodia, and from here they will continue their march towards the CBI headquarters, and it's going to be an absolutely security nightmare for the Delhi police and paramilitary forces to make sure that the law and order situation stays in control. The amount of security people that have been deployed on the roads of the national capital is absolutely shocking, and even after that, it seems like the number of crowd that has managed to gather over here is absolutely outnumbered them. So yes, the announcements that are being made right now, if you could hear in this microphone, that CBI, the entire cavalcade of Manish Sisodia along with leaders like Atishi will be going to the CBI house along with the bike march that is going to be carried out. So yes, a big security nightmare for the security forces, because remember, this is Lutyens Delhi in which we are standing, and one of the mostly highly secured areas in the national capital. Also, this being the peak hour, many people are going to also face many issues because of this massive protest, that rally support show of strength that is being carried out by the Aam Aadmi Party. It seems like the Aam Aadmi Party is trying to give out a message that they have won a victory. Instead, the Manish Sisodia going to the CBI as an accused in a scam done by the Delhi government. So yes, this is the message that they are trying to give out, just trying to make sure that the message of Kattar Imandar party is not hampered, the image of Kattar Imandar party is not shattered at any point, and hence this could actually be seen as a PR stunt that is being done by the Aam Aadmi Party, and absolutely they are being very successful in this entire scene. If you could see the amount of workers that they have managed to gather all in front of media's eyes, hundreds of media cameras are out here. They all are covering on this, and this is the kind of message, this is the kind of successful message that they wanted to give out, and they are hoping that this could actually translate into votes in the upcoming Gujarat election, which could be announced in the next few days, and the elections could be conducted in the next few months, maybe, Toya.
Anshul, you've been present on the ground since the early hours of the morning today. What have your conversations with some of the Aam Aadmi Party's workers looked like?
I'll just try and get in a word from a few of the supporters over here. Sir, आप लोग मनीष सिसोदिया जी के साथ आए हैं, सीबीआई से पूछताछ के लिए जा रहे हैं, अपना पक्ष रखने जा रहे हैं, तो इतना शोर शराबा और इतना हंगामा किस बात का?
हंगामा नहीं है ये हमारी अपनी चॉइस है।
क्या लगता है क्यों बुलाया गया मनीष जी को?
ओहो, वो तो जो बुलाया वो तो गवर्नमेंट जो कर रही है वो गलत कर रही है। कोई बड़ी बात है?
क्यों लगता है आपको गलत कर रही है?
बिल्कुल गलत कर रही है।
आप लोग बात करेंगे सर, क्यों लगता है इन्होंने कहा गवर्नमेंट गलत कर रही है, ऐसा क्यों लगता है कि सरकार गलत कर रही है? एक केस में अक्यूज है, वो उनका नाम है, तो उनको पूछताछ के लिए बुलाया गया, अपना पक्ष रखने के लिए बुलाया गया, तो ये किस बात की इतनी मैसेजिंग?
एक बात सबसे पहले तो ये बता दूं, मनीष सिसोदिया जी एक सच्चे और ईमानदार नेता हैं। अगर इनको बीजेपी को ये लग रहा है कि गुजरात से हमारी जमीन खिसक रही है, इसलिए हमारे पे वार किया जा रहा है, और कोई वजह नहीं है कि हमें घेरा जा रहा है। हमारी पार्टी एक विस्तार बढ़ता जा रहा है और उसको रोकने के लिए ये सारी साजिश बीजेपी की चल रही है सेंटर से। कभी ईडी भेजते, कभी आप कितनी भी ईडी भेज दो, सब कुछ भेज दो, मैं कहता हूँ, मगर कुछ नहीं निकला है ना निकलेगा।
So yes, so as you heard, the messaging from the top to the bottom is still absolutely the same. Each and every person who has gathered out here in support of Manish Sisodia, each and every worker who has gathered in support of Manish Sisodia have the same thing to say, be it the MLAs, MPs of the Aam Aadmi Party or be it the supporters of Aam Aadmi Party. They all have the same script to follow out here. They are all saying that all this is being done because of the Gujarat elections, and they are also very confident that Manish Sisodia will be arrested today so that he could not go ahead and campaign in the upcoming Gujarat elections. So yes, this is the kind of messaging that has been transported amongst the workers of the Aam Aadmi Party, workers on the ground as well, be it the leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party, be it the workers of the Aam Aadmi Party. They are all speaking in the same tone today, that yes, the entire controversy is being brewed up just to make sure that the kind of ground that Aam Aadmi Party has been able to gain in Gujarat, that loses.
Right, the amount of loyalty and faithfulness, there's a lot of faith that we're seeing a lot of the workers on the ground have in their leader. If you could, Anshul, just point us to the different points of the CBI's investigation. We know in August, I think they raided Sisodia's house. We also know there was that very visual, very highly televised visit to the bank locker that Sisodia made with police officials. Walk us through the timeline of the investigation itself as we've seen it play out in the media over the last few months.
So yes, on the 17th of August was the day when initially the first FIR was launched after the Delhi Lieutenant Governor actually told the CBI to register a case in this entire matter. And since then, on the 19th of August, if I'm not wrong, was the day when the first raids happened. That took the entire Aam Aadmi Party by surprise, and we did not see the kind of workers that have gathered over here, the amount of momentum that they wanted to get, the amount of mileage they wanted to get out of that, they weren't able to get that. After that, they got a notice from the CBI to search the bank lockers, and that gave Aam Aadmi Party the adequate amount of time, and they made sure that the entire searching of the locker is being done in front of the eyes of the media and along with the supporters of Manish Sisodia. Today also the news came yesterday that Manish Sisodia will be going to CBI for questioning, and that also gave Aam Aadmi Party the room. That also gave the Aam Aadmi Party the room to actually carry out with this sort of protest. So yes, all this has happened. Aam Aadmi Party is making sure that they leave no stone unturned in making all the right noises, Toya.
Anshul, thank you for those details. My colleague Anshul on the ground outside Rajghat, which is where the Deputy Chief Minister is present as we speak. Remember, he's been called in today for the first time by the CBI to their headquarters for questioning in the case of alleged irregularities in the Delhi government's liquor excise policy that they introduced last year. More details will